Hey, today we're on Khama Road. The house I'm going to show you is just behind us. Khama Road is one of the best spots in Tooting, in my opinion. We're in Broadway. We're just off the high street down here. You've got Garrett Lane just along there where you can get loads of buses and stuff dead easy. Get up to Wimbledon, get into the Earlsfield, no problem at all. The tube station is probably less than a 10-minute walk. You've got one of the best pubs, the Selkirk, just around the corner from me. It's just a really quiet family spot. And I'm excited to show you this house because houses like this don't come up in this spot very often. The reason why it's so special is because it's got so much potential. It's a 3-bedroom home at the moment, but as you can see, you've got what's probably at least a double, maybe a triple driveway at the front there for the off-street parking, which you do not get in Tooting generally. And plus you have the side return just here where the wooden structure is at the moment, which offers a lot of exciting opportunity, I think, for you to do a single, maybe even a double extension if you're a bit of a whiz with the architects and getting it through the planning. But essentially you could probably easily double the size of this house without much bother at all, and then have one of the best houses on one of the best streets in Tooting Broadway. Come and have a look with me. I can't wait to show you this one. So just quickly before we walk in, you can see the house just here and a couple of doors along as well, and then a couple of doors along again have all done the loft extensions, plus the house right at the end of the street. I don't know, can I zoom you in? Right at the end of the street, the sort of greyish one there with the garage door. That house also has got the double side extension on it, you can see here. Plus it's done the loft conversion, plus it's done the rear extension. I've been in that house last year. It's absolutely amazing what they've done with the space. You could do that and more on this house. Anyway, let's go and check it out. So as you say, you've got the double/triple parking at the front here. Walking into the house, okay, so there is some TLC going to be needed here. It was rented out, it's just become empty, so bonus chain free. But yeah, you definitely need to put some work into it, I think. You know, particularly if it's going to be a family home. If you want to rent it out, you can just do that straight away, no problem. So this is obviously set up as a bedroom for when the tenants were in here. You've got some pretty naff sort of, I guess, temporary curtains at the front. But have a look at the potential, don't have a look at the decor. You've got this lovely fireplace, big, generous family reception room. This would be really nice. You've got a bay window at the front here, overlooking the street. Double glazing in place, which is great. And then back into the hallway we go. Obviously got some understairs storage space here. You've got your meters, you took away your Hoover and stuff like that. The hallway itself is nice and open and bright. Obviously stairs leading upstairs there. Just behind what is the main reception room, you have the secondary reception room. Again, was being used as a bedroom by the tenants, but you absolutely would not use this as a bedroom. It was a family home, of course. This will be your dining room. You've got an extension here, which is a conservatory that's been put onto the back of the house, and we'll venture into the garden in just a moment, which obviously works nicely with this if it was set up as a dining room. And then just next door, you have the current kitchen, which actually is a pretty nice kitchen, obviously not been in it long, and the boiler, which again is a good boiler. A little bit more storage in this pantry area, and then stepping past into this room, which I guess is kind of like a utility room slash sort of a dining area also, maybe a breakfast area. We're standing in what is the wooden sort of side structure at the moment, the back part of it at least. The front part is kept as, you know, again, more of a utility slash, I guess, shed maybe area. Either way, you know, it's serving a good purpose at the moment, this structure, but I think you're going to want to redo it when you come in. But look at the potential again. That just door there just goes straight out into the front driveway. But this is just all area you can build something really clever into, and obviously go right back to the full width of the house to the back here. I'm actually going to take you out with the other door because I don't have the key for that one, or at least a key that works. So let's have a look at the garden area now. So through the extension, conservatory, and into the garden. Garden is a little bit of a savanna at the moment, but obviously you can clear that up nice and easily. You're set miles away from any other houses, so you've got loads of privacy back here, and it's a decent sized garden. It really is really wide because you've got not only the width of the house, but you've also got the width of the side return there, which makes it so much better than most of the gardens around here. And you know what I would say is you'd look to do with this house is do an extension off the back here, maybe get rid of the conservatory, as it stands at the moment. Similar to what a few doors down have done here. Hopefully you can see that white extension. That's probably, I don't know, that's maybe a 4-meter extension, something like that. You could do a 3-meter without any problem whatsoever. 6-meter, you can maybe even get away with if you put planning permission into the council. You probably wouldn't need it though. I think you would get an extension which came out maybe a little bit further than where the conservatory does at the moment, and you get it the full width, including the side return, which would just add on so much room and so much versatility to the ground floor of this house. And then hopefully you could even, as I say, build into the side return on the 2nd floor, which would add in another bathroom, maybe a bedroom, something like that. Talk to me about planning permission. I can show you some examples of other houses where they've got away with it. I managed to do things that you probably would imagine the council wouldn't have let you do if you were more naive. And again, you've got loads of space up there for the loft conversions. Just looking down, again, a few houses along, which I think is the same house that's got the back extension. You can see they've got the loft conversion set in place already, although they're not as wide a house as ours, or don't have as big a garden, or don't have the driveway. So, as nice as it is, it's never going to be as nice as this one. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the stairs. So coming up the stairs, you are greeted with this nice bright hallway here. Obviously you've got all the windows from the bedrooms working together to bring light in here, but also because you're semi-detached, you have a window at the side. Now it's a bit overgrown at the moment. There's loads of nice ivy on this house, but because it's been rented out, you know, the tenants haven't really taken care of it, so you probably want to cut that back for sure. But even with the ivy, you get so much more light into this room than you would otherwise. One of the many, many, many perks of being semi-detached, as well as access to the garden, as well as extra width in your garden, etc., etc. Anyway, on the 1st floor, you have 2 really good sized bedrooms and a 3rd smaller bedroom. Again, you've got the bay window here, which is very nice. Loads of space for a king if you wanted one. Plus your wardrobes, chest of drawers, bedside tables. And at the back, we've got 2nd big double bedroom. Obviously really nice because this one overlooks the gardens at the back. You've got this huge window as well set here, which is almost the full width of the room, and you're looking over your wild garden. But as you can see, again, house just behind us here, they've got the big modern extension at the ground floor level, and they've done the loft extension also. But again, they don't benefit from a wider garden, all the parking, all the big side return. Their house is probably going to be worth, I'd imagine, 1.1. Their house isn't going to be as good as this one when it's all done. And you have, finally on this floor, the family bathroom. So again, nice big window, actually fairly modern suite in here. You've got storage just behind, and at the moment you have both bath and shower set up. Nice big, obviously loft space above us. Great storage space at the moment. You get absolutely bags of stuff up there, you'll struggle to fill it. But of course, the big win would be doing the loft conversion. You'd nick a little bit from this room, run the stairs back over where the stairs are now, curve them sort of back in again, and up there you would either get 2 double bedrooms, or the way I would do it is have 1 big master suite. So big luxury bedroom, maybe a little bit of a dressing area, and then an ensuite to go along with it, with a Juliet balcony overlooking the gardens. That, in my opinion, is the perfect layout for the house, along with the big extension on the ground floor. So there you have it, 55 Khama Road. Tell me a better road name than Khama Road. This is going to be one of the houses in Tooting, certainly in Tooting Broadway, that has the most potential to do to it. You know, most places like this have already had all the extensions done to them. You know, they've been sort of maxed out, and they're now worth, you know, well into the £1 million region. As I say, this, when it's all singing or dancing, will probably be the best house around here, and it'll be worth an absolute fortune. But more than that, it's going to be an amazing family home for someone. It just offers so much. Again, I can't stress enough, you do not get off-street parking, plus side returns, plus good sized gardens, sunny gardens, plus loft conversion potential, plus around the corner from one of the best pubs in Tooting, right near all the transport. Honestly, if you want to do something, a little bit of a project, if you've got a creative bone in your body, you have to come and see this house. See you soon.